Divorce as soon as possible. Meghan is freaking out and worried as Harry knows all her secrets from her ex-husband Trevor. Before we continue, I advise you to watch till the end for complete information. Meghan Markle's ex-husband speaks out to make a blunt comment about the royals. Meghan Markle, who is known to millions of people around the world as the wife of Prince Harry. But just a few years ago, she was someone else's wife, quite Trevor Engelson. It has to do with their talent or lack thereof. She had been in Hollywood for almost 20 years when she met Harry. Meghan once claimed she's never white enough for white roles, but not black enough for black roles, and that there's never any role in between. Furthermore, we are here to refute this claim. The problem isn't always with the casting directors. A casting description can include any ethnicity, as some roles are written to suit everyone. You can audition for a role and not be selected because your performance wasn't what they wanted. While this may seem obvious, most people don't understand how Hollywood works. When casting directors hire people, they usually look for talent, not ethnicity, if they can help it. Therefore, this is the reason for the ethnicity description. Meghan's only significant role was on Suits, where she played Rachel Zane, an interracial lawyer with a black father and white mother. She also appeared in a few Lifetime films in leading roles. That's hardly an achievement. In Tinseltown, Markle also played several minor speaking roles in big hit films, which she got because her then-husband Trevor Engelson was a producer. Trevor knew Meghan's acting career was not going well, and Meghan was using the men in her life. As a Hollywood producer, Trevor had to deal with numerous people, not to mention that his then-wife was reportedly constantly angry with him for not agreeing to cast her in his films. After much thought on the subject, we think he knew she didn't have the acting talent for big projects. Another theory is that he didn't want to favor her over other auditions. Or it could have been a combination of both. Let's not forget that Meghan was only at General Hospital for this speaking role because her father, who worked as a lighting director, was pulling some strings. She has only ever used the men in her life to get what she wants. The internship in Argentina only came about because her late uncle Mike Markle was a diplomat. All of this reached Harry's ears. From 2011 to 2013, Meghan was married to Hollywood producer and talent agent Trevor Engelson, who has remained remarkably tight-lipped about her over the years. Royal biographer Andrew Morton, author of the book Meghan, A Hollywood Princess, recently managed to track down Engelson, and he was shocked at how angry he apparently still was over how his marriage to the future Queen ended. The UK Express reported that, when Morton Engelson asked to comment on Meghan, he simply said, "I have nothing to say about her." Morton would conclude that Engelson was still so hurt by the sudden way Meghan ended their marriage that he can't even take hearing her name around him anymore. It was such a surprise to Trevor that even 5 years apart he can barely contain his anger, Morton explained to the normally laid-back New Yorker, shifting gears from his usual hybrid, "How's it going?" to cold rage when her name comes up. This was backed up by Meghan's half-brother Thomas Markle Jr., who said that, while he has spoken to Engel since the split, he added that he was specifically told not to raise his half-sister. "I spoke to Trevor a few times about a project I was trying to put together," Markle Jr. shared, "and he said I'll talk to you, but never mention her name, because I'll hang up on you. I don't want to hear her name. Period." Meghan's former best friend Nate Pretty also sympathizes with Engelson. She was Meghan's best friend for over 20 years and was even her maid of honor at her first wedding. But after seeing her dump Engelson 2 years later, Hubsch decided she could no longer connect with someone like Meghan. "All I can say now is I think Meghan was very calculated. Very calculated with people and relationships," Pretty said. "She is very strategic in the way she cultivates her friends. Once she decides that you are not a part of her life, she can be very cold. It's that shutdown mechanism that she has. There is nothing to negotiate. She has made her decision, and that was it." How she dealt with it. Trevor was definitely getting the rug pulled out from under his feet. He was hurt. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates from the royal